Hi everybody and welcome to my channel today. So now in this time of crisis, one of the most important things that we can do is to take care of ourselves. So self-care is just so important. Building up our emotional health, our self-esteem is going to be even more vital at this time. And one of the key things now is that there are so many things out there that are out of our control that we literally don't even know what's going to happen. That can be really, really unsettling for us. But we do have control over our own lives. We can take responsibility for how we think, how we feel, and how we behave. And when we do that, and when we take that control over our lives to put into place things that are going to be positive for us and our families, then we will feel much more in control and we will feel less anxious. So that's why it's so important that we really harness this time and look at things that are going to be really good for us. Today we're going to do an exercise looking at what are the things that you know are in your life now that keep you healthy and well. And what I'd ask you to do is to just get a blank piece of paper, a pen, and literally just put down everything that you can think of that keeps you healthy and well. So let me give you some of the examples that I have put down. So what are the things that help me feel better? For me, it's about being creative, wearing something nice, walking the dog, talking to John, my hobby, and having a plan for the day is important for me and it makes me feel better. Also doing something physical. I mean, I like gardening and even doing the laundry or cleaning the house. I need to get up and move around, so that is really important to me. Talking to my family, connecting with friends, so at the moment that can just be around Facebook and calling them on the phone, texting, messaging, whatever. Listening to the birds, that makes me feel better when I hear the birds outside singing. Watching something good on TV, like even something funny or a good documentary, makes me feel better. Having a healthy diet, preparing and doing these videos makes me feel better as well, because I know that I'm able to offer something that's of benefit to other people, and that always makes us feel better whenever we reach out to others and we're able to give. Being able to just putting on my makeup. I mean, I need to get up in the morning, put on my makeup, and just fixing my hair is another thing. So those are just some of the behaviours and actions that I take that help me to feel better. So then once you do that, the second part of that is to draw yourself a circle and divide it up into sections like this. So this is a coaching tool that I use all the time. It's called the Wheel of Life. And that's like the different parts of your life, because we're not just one part. There's many parts to us. And then write in each of the segments the things that are important to you. So for me, what I am writing in my sections are health and fitness, nutrition, creativity, spirituality, stress reduction, work, relationships, and beauty and fashion. Those are the main things that I feel are important in my life. So what you do, I mean, you can get ideas from that, but add whatever you want, because everybody's going to be different. And this is really important in this exercise. This is about your life, about what makes you feel better. And this exercise is about what is in your life that is important to you. The third part of this exercise is to take each of the sections, and what I want you to do is to write a list of things underneath each of the headings that apply to that part of your life. For me, physical health and fitness, the things that I've put in there are things like walking Phoebe, doing stretching exercises, working in the garden. I stand at my computer rather than sit at it, so that's good for me. It feels good for me. Cleaning the house, and even just having a good sleep pattern. Then for diet and nutrition, I don't take any bread, I eat lots of salad and veg, I drink water all the time, I carry around my drinking bottle. I try to limit myself to 2 cups of coffee a day. I avoid sugar and I have 3 healthy meals. So those are some of the things that are important for me in my diet and nutrition. Beauty and fashion, for me, what's important is to just wearing something that I really like, making sure I do my makeup, making sure that I look after my hair, and I enjoy watching videos even to learn some new tips and tricks on how to do makeup and stuff like that. Creativity for me is, making my videos, doing these videos is a really creative thing for me to do. At the moment we're fixing up our backyard, so thinking about ideas around that has been really fun. And I love to try something new, so I'm open to trying new things creatively. Relationships, being able to call a friend or connect on Facebook. At the moment, going out for coffee and stuff like that is just out of the question. And that's okay, I've just got to live with that and know that will happen at some stage. For me, in terms of my relationship with John, every morning we have breakfast together and we talk about our day and we chat to each other then, so that's really important to me. And if there's any issues that come up, we can sit down and talk about it. So we've worked on that over the years in our relationship. That's been a practice that we've put in place for the last 38 years or however long we've been married. So that's actually really helpful for this stage. Whenever we're isolated and in together, we're here together. There's nobody else that lives with us. So thankfully, we're able to get on. Spirituality is important to me. So every single morning, and I have done this probably for the last 30 years, is have a time of reflection, reading and praying. And I go to church, so I have my church community as well. That helps me to stay well. For me, basically, I chat to God throughout the whole day. So really talking to Him, and that is just so brilliant, even at this scary stage, because I know that I can talk out how I'm feeling. I know that He's listening, and that's such a comfort to me at this time, and helps me to not be so fearful and just to rest in that peace. Stress reduction, which is really important at around this time. So listening to the birds, that is just so amazing for me. I love listening to the birds. That just makes me feel so happy inside. It's also to do with sometimes what you don't do. So for me, I watch a little TV, try not to watch too much. I only watch the news once a day, because as long as I get the general gist of the information that I need, that's really all I need to watch. Otherwise, if I keep watching stuff, it will just raise my stress levels, and that's unnecessary for me. I also keep my social media to a minimum as well, and I don't get involved in any conversations online that are blaming other people or complaining. I don't need to be involved in that. Now, those are just my suggestions. There are lots and lots of other things. It could be finances, obviously, is another area of your life that is really important. I suppose the reason I haven't thought about it is because John deals with all of that and I don't have anything to do with it. So for me in my life, of course it's important, but it really doesn't figure as much in my life. One of the things that we can do is to ask even our family, because sometimes we can't see ourselves, what are some of the good things, because we just take them for granted. So you could ask some family members, what do you think are some of the things that I do that are positive in my life that help me to keep well? And they can give us ideas. And again, they're only suggestions. They're not, it's important that we just put down the things that we know that we do. And that's a place that we need to start, is from the positive. What are the things that we are already doing in our lives that are helping us to stay healthy and well? This list and these activities and these actions are things that we can build on. We can add more as we go along. Another thing that you can do is ask yourself, what are some of the things that I would like to do that maybe I haven't been doing in order to keep me happy and healthy and well? And I think this time in particular, because whenever we're in social isolation, is definitely a time where we're going to have to maybe be a bit more creative about our thinking. A lot of the time, crises are times of opportunity. So this is an opportunity where you maybe can explore things. You've got time on your hands. There's loads of stuff online that teach us how to do things. Fix a car, I don't know, do gardening, art. I mean, there's 101 things potentially that we could look at that you might explore at this time. The key thing is at this time we need to find ways that are going to make us feel good, because if we listen to all of the doom and gloom that is going on around us and we don't have anything positive to put in place, we're going to get down very, very quickly. You know, this is an opportunity where potentially you could be thinking and planning and even equipping yourself, even training up yourself to do something completely different, because this could go on for quite a while, and I know that they're talking months. So it's important not to have it just as a time where we're just waiting for things to change. We can actually take action ourselves and implement the things in our lives to make our lives much better. So that's all that I have for today. And I will see you on the next video. So take care of yourself, stay safe, and I'll catch you on the next video. Bye for now.